Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
Two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Good evening, good afternoon, or good night, depending on where you're watching this, lovely people. I hope you're well. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. People, it's not going to be a long show, so we're going to get into the nitty-gritty. But first and foremost, got a big up to West Ham, who has single-handedly restored pride to London for European heritage. Well done to West Ham. I ain't even going to mention the person who scored the winning goal because apparently he's dead food in it. Man don't want to give me my flowers, but it's cool. It's cool.
No one said dead food, bro. No one.
Hey,
dead food.
I didn't mention any names, Drift. I didn't mention any names. So as the great Bob Marley says, if the cap fit, let them wear it. Yes. But no, congratulations to West Ham. Jared Bowen with the winner. And he's kind of the inspiration behind this show because I know a lot of you think that I harp on about homegrown and this, that, and the other. And I do harp on about homegrown. But it's something that needs to be discussed. And I think people are just shying away from the subject a lot. So I'm just going to quickly go through who I think will register as things stand right now for our 25-man squad. And then I'll tell you how many homegrown players are in there and where there's a shortcoming or two. So Alisson Becker, Kelleher, and Adrian as our three goalkeepers. Trent Gomez as two right backs. Konate, Matip, Virgil, and the new centre back who we sign. I believe that we will sign Robbo and Tsimikas. Henderson and Fabinho. Kone Turam. This is assuming we get Kone and Turam as well. By the way, Kone Turam, McAllister, Thiago Jones, Salah, Jota, Nunes, Diaz, and Gakpo. That gives us a total of 23 players who we've registered. Now, Elliott can still play, so can Bichette, so can Calvin Ramsey, so can Conor Bradley.
The
sugar squad.
That comes off the back of his judgment today after the picture I sent in the group.
Techers Dave, absolutely understand. I know homegrown doesn't have to be English, but homegrown has to be homegrown. So it has to be homegrown. Now, here's where this slight issue is. If we register 23 players and the 23 players I just said, we only have Kelleher, Trent, Gomez, Hendo, and Jones as our homegrown players. That is 5. We need 8. If we don't have 3 homegrown players, the most we can do is register 22 players. So someone out of that list would not be registered. We have to keep all 3 goalkeepers. Do you now see why there's a slight concern for me with this, Drift?
I mean, yeah, I do. I don't think it's a massive issue. I think it's more about trying to get pieces of the puzzle to make sense, which we'll go into because you've got the list of the players that are the type of players that we should be looking to fill this. That's more what it's about, bro. So you're spot on about it being an issue, but it's only a big issue if we don't do what you are about to read the list off of and like go for players who easily fill this quarter, but with quality. Do you get what I mean? Like there are players out there that we can do it with.
But here's the other drawback, and this is why I think people aren't really deep in it. If we have a maximum of 17 homegrown players, so I'll count the non-homegrown players. So Alisson Becker, Adrian, Konate, Matip, Virgil, potentially the new centre-back, Robbo, Tsimikas, Fabinho, Kone Turam, McAllister, Thiago, Salah, Jota, Nunes, Diaz, and Gakpo. If I'm not mistaken, that's 18 non-homegrown. We're only allowed a maximum of 17. Hold on, let me double check the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's a bit of an issue.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Sorry, let me start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 18 homegrown. Sorry, 18 non-homegrown.
18 non-homegrown.
18 non-homegrown. So again, I know everyone gets onto me and says I'm making this a bigger issue than it still needs to be. The maximum we can register is 17 non-homegrown. Someone, as things stand, someone has to miss out. Hence why don't see us getting both Thuram and Kone if we're getting a centre back. Because
but then the centre back would have to be English as well, or homegrown.
if the centre back is homegrown, then we're good.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like it does create a little bit of an issue. Here's what's baffling me though, Cal. Unless
we sell.
How is this a big issue in terms of like the players that have left? So Bobby and Naby would have been two players who would have been non-homegrown who have left, and then the other two players who have left are homegrown in Milner and Ox. So if McAllister and one of the other guys, for example, take those two places, so we was at our absolute maximum,
yes,
in registering for the season just gone. Because I'm thinking, surely with players leaving,
if I'm not mistaken, we didn't even register a 25-man squad because we couldn't.
Is that maybe why it was easier to leave Naby out of the Champions League thing as well? Because remember, we left him out.
And that was because as at the beginning of the season, though, when I think we they were both him and Oxford both left out because they were
injured. Yeah, but it must have made it easier to leave him out, knowing the whole like homegrown thing anyway. Yeah. I guess, right?
So you see, when I got very annoyed about Adrian staying, this is one of the reasons. Because that would have been a very quick and easy fix for the homegrown situation.
I get you now. You put an outfield place for a non-homegrown, and then you fill the goalkeeper position with a homegrown. Now I get it. Now I actually.
Do you see the
question? Yeah. Now I get it. It makes more sense to me now. Before, I'm just thinking of the squad. Now you've made me realize outfield players are more important than a backup goalie who will barely play. Therefore, yeah, I get your point now. A homegrown goalkeeper would have made a lot more sense, real talk.
Way more sense. And again, we could still do that because we could register Yaros as a homegrown goalkeeper and not register Adrian for the league and the Europa. And Adrian can still play in the FA Cup and League Cup because you don't have to register players for those competitions.
So don't register him in the league. Don't register him in the Europa League, but he can play FA Cup and he can play League Cup.
But that's providing you can convince Yaros to stay at the club and be third choice.
Or promote the young Brazilian. What's his name again?
He's not homegrown
Petaluga.
Yet. He won't be homegrown
Is he not homegrown yet? No?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And he's under 21 as well, so you wouldn't have to register him.
Oh, well, then there you go then. So you just put two goalkeepers in your squad and then
you have to have three. You have to register three.
Do you? What, like that's a rule that you have to register three?
You have to register three.
What kind of stupidness? If you don't feel like registering three, you shouldn't have to register, bro.
Yeah, you have to.
I didn't even know that.
So again, when I speak about players having to leave the club, there's an onus on potentially having to sell a player who we might not have wanted to potentially sell.
Well, we know who the two are, the two obvious ones.
Who's that? Matip and who? Simicas?
No, Flacco.
I don't think we're selling Flacco.
No, but that would be the obvious one because you're buying players in the same position.
No,
so
I hear that.
Do you know what I mean? It would make perfect. If you're bringing in 3 or 4 midfielders, it makes perfect sense you let another midfielder go in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Logistically, it makes sense that way. Yeah.
Either way, I don't see us getting both Kone and Thuram. I pray to brother. We had a conversation before I came online with you, and what did I say? I want Kone, Thuram, and Szoboszlai to go alongside with the McAllister deal. Like those are what I'd really want. Like I just don't know how it happens with the homegrown situation. I see a couple of you guys in the chat speaking about Sepp Vandenberg. Again, if we drop Sepp Vandenberg in, that means, in my opinion, we don't get a centre back, or unless it's someone like a Colwill, for example. But I don't see Colwill being sold to Liverpool.
No,
I don't
and
see
let's
Cole.
let's be
I don't
honest.
see Colwill. I don't see Colwill getting sold at all.
Oh no, bruv. It makes perfect sense, bruv. Brighton want Colwill. Chelsea want Caicedo. 1 + 1 = 2, bruv. It's the most simplest. Like, it's easy, bruv.
No, but Chelsea don't even need to bargain like that. They can just pay Brighton the money that they want. They'll negotiate, but they don't have to really say take Colwill to sweeten the deal, because Colwill.
No, but it just makes it easy though, Cal.
It might make it slightly easier, but it'd be actually good for Chelsea to keep him as well.
No, it would. He's a good player. So, like, even but if you look at the way Chelsea are trying to operate, if Caicedo's 80 mil and they're willing to pay 40, it just makes it even easier. You just pay 40, the player goes the other way. Bish, bosh, bish, bro, boom. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure they'd rather Caicedo than keep Colwill. It would be annoying. So that would, you know what I mean? Because Brighton might play hardball and go, look, if you're not going to sell us a player we want, we're not going to sell you a player you want. Arsenal want him as well. It's not like Chelsea's the only team that are after Caicedo. Do you get what I mean? So
no, I hear that.
Chelsea's got a bargaining chip there right now. Nobody else has. Do you know what I mean? And it kind of makes perfect sense, to be honest. I mean, I hope we still go in for him, but I know we won't. So I've just got to accept that reality.
I can't see. I just think I don't see Chelsea selling directly to a rival like us. It would absolutely make no sense.
Oh, no, not for Colwill. I'm talking about Caicedo.
Oh, you'll be lucky, bro.
Nah, I've given up, but that's the guy I want, isn't it?
No, I hear it. I'm like that with Rice, bro. So here's a couple of positions where I do think Adrian's is completely concrete and sealed down now, right?
No, it's not official.
Okay, that was the case.
But we just know it's gonna happen. It's not official, like official.
So if it's not official, then Adrian would go, and I'd bring in a homegrown goalkeeper, whether that's someone like a Robert Zieler would be the ideal choice, because he's later on in his career. I don't think you'd expect to come in and start games. I think he can get the odd game here and there, especially with Alisson and Kelleher. They sometimes do pick up their injuries as well. So Zieler would be the first person I'd look to bring in, and that would cover goalkeepers. So I'd take away Adrian and bring in Zieler. I would. Here's the thing: I've not even added someone like a Szoboszlai. All right, I'd go Bowen. I'd bring in Bowen. Diaby is the person I really want at the club, but I know we're not going to get Diaby from how we move. Bowen comes in to deputise and challenge Salah. I know people ain't going to like it, but it is what it is.
Oh, wow. You're not going to want to hear this, bruv.
Go on.
Even though it hasn't officially been done yet, the terms between Liverpool and Adrian have been agreed, as in, like, the player accepts what it is. It's looking like he's about to get 60 grand a week, bruv.
Got me here rubbing my face like I put too much cocoa butter on my hands.
Wow. We're about to give Adrian 60. That means he's getting a pay rise. He didn't even play. Why is he getting a pay rise? Oh, wow. Him staying is one thing, but getting a pay rise for what? Fuck you, no. I don't know what that is all about.
He's getting 60k drift.
That's what it's saying.
He's actually living the dream, bro. From this day forward, bro, I no longer disrespect Adrian. But he actually is the pinnacle.
Bruv, I stopped disrespecting him when he hired his own camera crew, bruv, and did the
Let
photo
me just
shoot.
let me just work that out. What's that before tax, bro? 60. 3 zeros after the comma still. Times 4 times 12. I wanna be a millionaire so freaking bad.
How much is he earning a year?
Before tax, almost 3 mil.
So after tax, he's taking home about 2.2, 2.3, something like that. For nothing. Literally for nothing. What did I do wrong in my life?
I'm sorry, what? What is going on?
Oh, mad thing. That is a mad thing.
But what's he getting 60k to do, bro?
I don't know, bro.
Jeff, this has really thrown me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. 60. I did say the other day he was on a fat wage, and people were saying I wasn't telling the truth. But he's on a fat wage.
Apparently, he was on 50.
But do you know what Genie was getting at Liverpool?
Yeah, he was only on 80. No, 75.
No, Genie was on. No, he was on 70.
Was it 70?
Genie Wijnaldum, who ran himself into the ground for years, was on 70, and Adrian came to the club on about 55.
No. When we first signed Adrian, he was on 30, I think, when we first signed him.
30, but we got him on 3. He weren't on 30.
No, honestly, I think he was. And then he got a pay rise when we gave him the new deal. I think he was only on like 30 when we first signed him, bro.
Hold on, Zeal has just been linked with us just now. Hold on. Is my manifestation really is it that strong?
I don't know. It must be the sugar judge, bro.
Or maybe Klopp's listening. Maybe Klopp's tuned in. Jurgen, if you're there, Jurgen, please work with us here, please. Because we can't just give away a non-homegrown spot like that.
Yeah, no, we can't.
Like people really need to deep the situation we're in, because we keep on saying we want a centre back. We keep on saying we want Thuram, Kone, Sobozalai. We can't bring these players in if there's no space. Adrian's playlist must be mad. It must be off. It must be all of Klopp's favorite songs. It literally just must be all of Klopp's favorite songs. He's not even on Spotify, bro. He's got a playlist that's hardwired to Liverpool.
I don't know why that tickled me so much.
We are in a precarious situation, Drew. We really are. If I'm not wrong,
Zeal has been linked with us because Kelleher's going.
Oh, allow it, Drew. Love it.
I'm just being honest, bro.
Allow it, Drew. Allow it.
If somebody offers 30 mil for Kelleher, we'll do it. You know we will.
All right. Which centre back would you want at Liverpool? You want Inacio, right? Innit?
Yeah. His ball playing skills, are amazing.
We probably can't get Inacio as things stand right now. As things stand right now, we're on 18 non-homegrown players. That's with Inacio. Take Inacio out, we're on 17. As things stand right now, we can't sign another non-homegrown player. That is bearing in mind if we get Kone and Thuram. Would you sacrifice one of the two to get a centre back?
No.
That means no centre back then.
But I've watched too many compilations. I've got too happy. I've got too. Brother, I told you before we came on, bruv. Van Dijk, Ibu, Kone, and Thuram bullying players. We will be unstoppable. We will be clarting up people left, right, and centre next season, bruv. They will not know what hit them, bruv. They will not know what hit them. It'll be like a train where the brakes ain't working, bruv, and it just flies through the station, bruv. You know, one of them ones. That is what it'll be like, bro. We have to have Kone and Kefram in our midfield, bro. We have to, bro. We have to. Do you know how vexed I'm going to be if it doesn't happen now? I hate that my expectations have been raised now, bro, because I don't like expectations, because I don't like being hurt. Unlike Matt. Matt said Matt said he's ready to be hurt. I'm not ready to be hurt, bro. I don't like being hurt, bro.
I said I just live for the bare minimum.
I don't like being hurt, bro. Nah,
man.
I don't like it, brother. My expectations are well up there now, bro.
All right. Here's what I potentially would pitch for Liverpool to do. Go and get a homegrown right back. For me, you've got 4 players who I think could fill the role. Kyle Walker-Peters, Ben Johnson from West Ham, Max Aarons, or Jed Spence.
It's got to be Walker-Peters. It has to
cool with me.
And the fact that they've gone down means that a player of his level is definitely going to be looking for a move now. So it's kind of like it's just common sense, right? A little bit like when Shaqiri was only 30 mil when Stoke went down. Like, it's just common sense, bro. Just go get it done. There's not even any point in even having a conversation about it.
Cool. You ain't gonna like this, but that means we ain't getting a centre back.
I'll be all right with that if we've got Walker.
Gomez is going to be 4th choice. Livramento is another option as well. Shout out to Brendan, sorry.
I think Livramento would cost way more though.
Potentially.
At least double Kyle Walker-Peters, I reckon. He's not twice the player, but they only recently got him. They paid quite a lot. I mean, for them, they paid quite a lot of money for him, right?
Yeah.
I would probably say Livramento would cost more. Actually, is Livramento still a Chelsea player? Or did he go permanently?
No, he went permanently.
He did go permanently, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would cost more. He would cost more than Walker-Peters.
All right, so straight away, if we were to get rid of Adrian and bring in Zila and buy a homegrown right back, we go from having a few homegrown players. So this is just goalkeeper and backline. We'd have Kelleher, Zila, Kyle Walker-Peters, Trent, and Gomez. We'd already have 4 homegrown. That's just defense. Yeah. Fab and Hendo, because Klopp ain't gonna sell one of those 2. Hendo's number 5 in terms of homegrown. Kone, Thuram, don't register Elliott. McAllister, Thiago, Jones, register Jones. Now then Salah, Jota, Nunez, Diaz, and Gakpo. So that would put us on 6. So Kelleher, Zila, Walker-Peters, Trent, Gomez, and Henderson and Jones. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's 7. My maths is evading me. That's 7 homegrown.
Do we need one more?
Not necessarily. So this is where we can change it around now. So the 17 non-homegrown players now is Alisson, Konate, Matip, Virgil, Robbo, Tsimikas, Flacco, Thuram, Kone, McAllister, Thiago, Salah, Jota, Nunez, Diaz, Gakpo. We actually have 1 left
for non-homegrown.
But I don't know if we can. Hold on. I don't know if we'd still be able to fill that, because I don't think we'd be able to fill the 25-man squad. So let me just do the numbers now. So
you got to remember, bro, because a couple of our players can be registered, can play without being registered. A couple of our younger players. Technically, a 24-man squad would be a minor anyway, because we've still got a few players that can. Do you get what I mean? Like, we don't have to register Basetic, for example. We don't have Elliot doesn't have to be registered. Do you get what I mean? So there's a few players in that can be even Bradley doesn't have to be registered.
So that's still that puts us on 23 players still. So we could effectively still get 1 more non-homegrown and 1 more homegrown player to fill out the 25-man squad.
Tyler doesn't need to be registered either, does he? I know people don't want to hear that, but
who, Tyler Morton? No, he doesn't.
I know that rattles a few people.
I'm all right at Tyler Morton. I like Tyler Morton. I ain't got a problem with Tyler Moore.
I don't mind him being in and around the squad.
Yeah. But not as a starter. Gosh, no, not as a starter, brother. You're mad. Not a starter. No.
All right, so one more homegrown, Cal.
One more homegrown and one more non-homegrown.
I'm gonna put a name out there. Don't laugh.
Go on.
Don't laugh. I'm being serious. And big up Tyrone.
No.
Bruv. He's a baller, you know.
He's good. Hold on. Are you taking him over Bowen?
He'd be way cheaper than Bowen.
That's not the
We gotta be realistic, bro. We gotta be realistic, bro. We're talking about budget as well, bro. Bowen is easily what 60 mil? How much do you actually think we'd have to pay for Bowen, Cal? Let's keep it a buck, bro.
35.
But we just got the winner in the European final, bro.
Know, 35.
Jared Bowen, bro. You're not getting Bowen for anywhere near less than 50, 55, bro. Solly March, I am telling you, lot. Solly March is a baller as a cover for Mo. We're not talking about he's going to be playing every week. Remember,
Solly March has just signed a new contract, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's besides the point.
As in, he signed a contract in March this year, like less than 3 months ago.
Oh, were they trying to do a little bit of a wordplay there, where March signed in March? Is that how they do it?
I don't know, but we ain't
if you signed one that recently, then actually no. Do you know what? Contracts ain't worth the paper they're written on, bro. If we want Solly March, for a position we need to fill, which is cover for Mo, and he's homegrown, we could get March for about 30, 35 mil. He is a good player. Like, honestly, I'm telling you, look, he is because remember, we're talking about squad play here. We're not talking about play every week, whatever. We're talking about squad players. Solly March, I beg everybody go and watch. Like, don't just think about the name. Go and watch him. The guy's got pace. He's got skill. He can finish. He's a brilliant player. I think he'd be a great debutant.
He's not rubbish. He's not rubbish. All right. So, I mean, I'd have gone Bowen. Let's go Bowen. You got March. You got Edwards. Elise.
I think Elise would cost a lot. That's the problem, because we got to be realistic.
If I'm not mistaken, there is a clause in Elise's contract. I feel like I've read that somewhere, but I don't know if that's just for Champions League teams.
I know Elise is at least 50, 60 mil.
From what I've heard, Elise's release clause is like 35 or 40. But I don't know if that's spot on or not.
If he's got a £35 million release clause, that's an absolute no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. But I would be very, very, very shocked if we managed to get him for anywhere under 50 mil. You know what I mean? Like, Elise, when you're talking about the potential of the player as well, you're easily paying 50, 60 mil for Elise in this market. Easy.
I don't think he suits us, though. I think he suits
Who, Elise?
Yeah, I look at the player and I think he's absolutely phenomenal, but I just don't know if he suits the way we play.
Yeah. But you mold and you adapt, bro. You know what I mean? And the player's good enough to be able to mold and adapt as well, you know?
I'm going to tell you who my non-homegrown player would be.
Oh, I know who it would be. Begins with an S.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine too. 100%, bro.
It's Szoboszlai. Now,
100%.
If Szoboszlai comes in, does he also cover Salah as well?
See, we spoke about this. I don't like the idea of Szoboszlai playing on the wing, bro. I don't. Yeah. Now you're doing the square pegs round hole thing again, bro.
I mean, technically not square pegs round hole because he has played there quite a few times. But you know my theory. Unless it's Szoboszlai or Chiesa, I don't want a right-footed player on the right wing for Liverpool.
Mm.
However, he is one of the two exceptions.
I see how you make exception for your favourites. It's all
no.
right,
Oh, but you know me, brother.
No, but I get vilified when I do that shit.
No, but, yeah, but that's because I'm open with my team, brother. I tell everyone.
I'm open as well, brother. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just want Szoboszlai in the team. So you know what? I'm on your boat. I'd be willing to accept him being an unorthodox cover on the wing just to have him in the squad. A player of that quality, it doesn't really matter what you do with him once he's here. Just get him in the door, right? So, and as we said off camera as well, bruv, not to go on a tangent, but everybody was vexed because of Bellingham, right? Generally speaking. But I think what everybody was angry about, and I'm not going to put words in everyone's mouth. I'm going to speak for myself, but I think a lot of people will back me up on this. It wasn't necessarily Bellingham. It was angry at the intent that looked like was being withdrawn after what we were promised. I actually don't think Bellingham is worth 130 million. I've said it before, and I got kind of like looked at with a little bit of side eye from a few people in the comments and that. But I don't think Bellingham is worth 130 million. Terrific player, but I actually think the way we're looking to spread our money across 3 or 4 players is way more sensible, way better. And if you take your emotion out of it, it just makes perfect sense.
I mean, he's going for 88 mil plus add-ons.
No, but the add-ons are taking it up to 130. So Real Madrid are effectively paying 130. Real Madrid will win all of the things, though, Cal. That's the thing. When you're Real Madrid, that's why, like winning the league, winning the Champions League, all the things that are in there, Real Madrid are going to do all of that. So they're going to end up paying that money, bro. It's not like the Martial thing where it's like Ballon d'Or. Man United just laughed away. All right, mate. Because they know they're not going to have to do that. All of these, like Real Madrid win all these things, you know what I mean? So they're going to have to pay all this money.
And this is the theory I've got. You see if Fabinho, Hendo, Thiago, and all these guys were cool. Let's say they were fine. Jones was looking like he was stepping up another level. Elliot was stepping up a level. I think that was what Klopp's thinking was, that his thinking was, oh, and Fabinho, yeah, he kind of petered off towards the end of the season, but in the season of, I'm not talking about the season that's gone, I'm talking about the season before. He probably looked at it and went, yeah, but it's Fabinho though. Like, Fabinho's been certified. He's top 3 in his position. He's certified. Henderson, we know about his shortcomings, but he'll be fine for this season. Naby and Ox, I'll get enough out of them for 1 more year. Elliot will improve this year. Jones will improve this year. Melo will come in and cover for us for a season as well. And then obviously you sprinkle Bichetic in there, who none of us really knew about before this season either. I think that was Klopp's thinking. And then his thinking was, next season, then we go and get Bellingham to add. And then he just takes one of the players out of the team. I think he's looked at it now and he's genuinely, and this is the only thing I can think of, he's gone, I was wrong. We need more in midfield than just Bellingham. So we can't spend the budget on Bellingham. We now have to go and get 2 players or 3 players for the same price that would have paid for Bellingham. I think that's genuinely what it is. And if he's done that, Drift, I have to rate the thinking behind it because it shows maturity. He's making the right decision. Because if we had just signed Bellingham this summer, it
would be in trouble.
Terrible.
I agree. I think that's what the thinking was. And again, I've said it on many occasions in the past. Hindsight is very easy. I don't think any of us could have envisioned how much the likes of Hendo and Flacco would have dropped off this season. Do you get what I mean? I know we all saw that we needed a midfielder, but nobody could have seen that they would drop off to the amount they have. So I'm all for the club spending the money the way we are. And as we said off camera, Cal, for 130 million, which is what it's going to cost in total to get Bellingham, we can get Szoboszlai, Kefram, Manu, and McAllister with some change. And bro, you're a bargain man like me, bro. I would actually be pissed at Liverpool if we bought Bellingham instead of buying that. You see that list that we, bruv,
it's crazy.
Szoboszlai, Kefram, Manu, and McAllister, Big Mac, bruv. If we get all 4 of those players in the door instead of 1, there isn't a Liverpool fan in the world that can't tell me that isn't way more beneficial, way more exciting. And I'm gonna keep it $1.50 as well, bruv. Is Bellingham even better than all those players? Like, even if we was to take like money out of it, like, is Bellingham a better footballer than Szoboszlai? Is Bellingham a better footballer than Kefram? Like, his development might look like it is, but like, if we're really deep in the whole situation, would you actually put your hand on your heart and say Bellingham is a better footballer than those players?
Yes, I would.
Would you? I don't know if I would, bro.
No, he is.
I
I'm not saying
honestly
this.
don't know.
I'm
if
not
I
saying
would.
he's like way better than them, but he's better.
And all right, so if the amount he's better than them is only slight, it makes even more sense that you just go and get all of those players
No,
instead
I
of
hear
this
that,
one
but
guy.
we
Do you get what
we
I'm
know
saying?
the reason why we wanted to bring in Bellingham is because he's English, he's very good, his ceiling's very high. And from what we were led to believe, he loves Liverpool. So I got it, I understood it. Like, but he's better than those guys. He's better than those guys.
Maybe, but look, we all know Liverpool can't pay 130 mil. There's only one player on the planet Liverpool could pay 130 mil for, and I'll be content with it. And that would be peak Messi, because there's no risk. Everybody else is a risk at that price, and Liverpool can't take risks. So at least we're going down the sensible route.
So I bring it back then, Drift. Could we do a Szoboszlai and Elise? But then we leave ourselves short in defense.
I don't care. Hold on. So you just said that we're bringing. So you just said we're bringing Big Mac.
In the business.
We're bringing Big Mac, Manu, Kefram, Elise, and Szoboszlai. Fuck defending, bro.
and a right back.
And Carl Walker-Peters. Bruv. When all those men are there, Big Joey will be back playing well again at centre back. It is what it is, bruv. Like,
all right, let me switch it.
That's a perfect summer, bruv. Don't make me raise the table up without my hands.
Let's say we didn't go for Carl Walker-Peters and Gomez became the backup right back. And let's say, I mean, you could even go Sepp Vandenberg as backup right back if we're not buying anyone.
No. We can't do that, bro.
Drift. What I'm basically gonna say I was gonna try and nice it up, but I'm not gonna nice it up. Does one of Thiago or Fabinho need to leave so we bring in a centre back?
Can't we just keep Nat Phillips?
No.
Why not, bro?
Why not? Klopp ain't gonna play the brother, bro.
Yeah, but we're just talking about having people in the squad right now.
I'm talking about Virgil's had 2 bad games back to back. Someone needs to come in and take his place. That's the sort of centre back we need to have.
All right, reluctantly, if it's a Nasir, I'm selling Flacco. Based on us getting all of those other players that you just mentioned.
All right, so here's where I come back to you then. Then you've just got Hendo and Bashir as the 6s.
No, bruv. The other team won't have the ball. It's irrelevant who's in the 6, bruv.
They don't need to have the ball. They could counter-attack.
Bruv, McAllister, Kefram, Kone. They'll figure it out. Kiss my teeth to ass. They'll figure it out, bruv. They'll figure it out. And Kone and Kefram's ball-winning skills are good enough that we might not have a natural sitting 6 that would be, you know what I mean? But, bro, they'll be all right, man. I'm telling you. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. I have full faith. Bro, if it wasn't for Ramos fucking up Salah's shoulder, we was about to win the Champions League without a holding, man. And I know we went one...
That was years ago.
No, but I'm just saying, it's possible.
That was years ago.
No, bro, it's possible, bro.
Right,
it is possible.
So let me ask you. Wouldn't it, given that scenario, I'm not saying who's the better player, wouldn't it be better to get rid of Thiago ahead of Flacco then, if that's the case?
No.
Forget about your personal feelings here.
That's
logically, wouldn't it make more sense?
That's not possible.
That's not possible.
Every time you talk about Thiago, I'm going to tap into my feminine. I'm not going to be logical, bro. I'm going to be emotional.
No, but logically,
it is what it is, bro.
Wouldn't it make sense considering we'd have Szoboszlai, McAllister, Jones, Thuram, Kone, who can play the 6. Sorry, the 8, and Elliott, 6 players. Wouldn't it make more sense to keep Flacco and to move Thiago?
I mean, a business about sense. When it comes to Thiago, bro, I'm in a business, bro.
Buying
Thiago ain't going nowhere, bro. Thiago ain't going nowhere, bro.
Buying 4 centre midfielders is a lot in one summer, but we've been forced to do this because we've been so negligent in this area for years now.
Yeah, and you got to remember as well, if we play a pivot with the invert, then you've also got Trent that will be playing in there, who is defensive minded, maybe not as much as we want, but he is defensive minded. So if you've got Trent playing with Kone, for example, in that kind of like role, because we've gone to the invert, they'd be all right, bruv. They'd be all right. Kone and Trent would be able to sweep up in front of a back three of Inacio, Virgil, and Ibu. Be fine, Cal. We'll be fine. I don't even like thinking about these things. I don't like it, bro. Because I told you I don't want to be hurt, bro. I don't like it.
Before we do this super, so obviously we did this show to let people see, but I'm hoping people have had a bit of an insight as to why me in particular and people like me get so frustrated with this homegrown thing, because I do think it's overlooked. This isn't FIFA. Like, you have to have the rules in play. If I said to you, though, Drift, if I said to you right now, let's have a bit of fun. Money's no object. 3 homegrown players in your dream scenario, who would they be?
With money being absolutely no object.
But whoever you're bringing in, you potentially got to replace someone else in the squad.
I told you already, I'll just do a whole heap of foolishness, bruv. So
no, but you got to replace someone in their position potentially, not just you're bringing in flipping Harry Kane and getting rid of Adrian. That's come on now, that ain't gonna work.
No. I told you, bro. There's certain sacrifices that make a lot of sense. So what you do is you bring in Harry Kane, but then you don't buy a cover for the right wing.
No. If you're bringing in Harry Kane,
Diaz and Jota can do up that.
Drift. If you're buying Harry Kane, Jota, Nunes, or Gakpo has to go. Pick a name.
Can I be totally honest with you?
You can be.
I adore all 3 of them.
I know you do.
Put their name in a hat, whichever one comes out.
So pick one then.
I don't know. Get me a hat. I'll do it. Whichever one.
You got to pick a name.
No, I'm not picking it. I'm letting fate decide it. I'm putting the names in a hat.
You've got to pick a name.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, man. This is going to hurt my heart so badly. I'll sell Nunes.
Cool. We're not even going to dwell on it. Who's the next one you'd bring in?
I hate you, Cal. Right, next one is Rice.
Who are you replacing?
Flacco.
Cool. And who's the third one?
Reece James.
Raw. I didn't see that one coming. Wow.
And then Trent can officially become a midfielder.
Wow. Who are you replacing Reece James for then?
Simicast.
Bro, so one left back all season, Drift.
Reece James can play left back.
No, he can't, bro. No, he can't. No, he can't, bro. You know he can't.
And remember, we're basing this on the premise that we've got.
No, he can't play left back, bro.
He can't,
bro.
He can, bro.
Look at the comments, bro. The comments are fully peaked, bro. The king of bending rules. Facts. Man said left back. I'm telling you straight. So it's Kane for Nunes, Rice for Flacco, and Saka hasn't got to replace anyone effectively.
Saka?
Yes, bruv. You're telling me Saka and Salah? You wouldn't be happy with that, bro?
That's more unrealistic than Reece James playing left back.
I never said it had to be, bro. Harry Kane's unrealistic, bro, by himself.
No, here's the wickedest thing. If we had the money, it wouldn't actually be unrealistic. We're just not about
If we
that
had the
life.
money, I don't think Saka would be unrealistic either. Not right now, but
Arsenal aren't going to sell us Saka. He's their star boy, bruv.
All right, if I take away Saka, then who would I go and get? I'd get Ramsey. And I'd have to say bye to Thiago.
Raw for Ramsey.
Yeah.
Fair dues. That's a mad one still.
Or no, I just thought, because I'd have to keep Hendo for the homegrown, innit? It'd have to be Thiago.
Saka's not a bad shout. He can play left.
Or Flacco. I could get rid of Flacco, innit?
No, because you said Flacco for Rice.
Oh yeah. Yes, it's Thiago then.
No, you should probably stick with a Saka thing because he can play left back.
Saka's not playing left back again in his life, bro.
But he made his name. He made his name in the first team as a left back.
Gareth Bale made his name at left back as well, bro. You think Gareth Bale will ever play left back again?
If he needs to be, then it is what it is, bro.
Can't believe you are something else, bro. Man said Reece James for
Hey, streets approved. Big up your damn self. He's right. To be fair, Gomez could play left back.
Oh, gee, you want that, yeah?
He did it pretty well for Brendan.
What, 3 games?
He did it well, bro. That's all I said. I didn't say he did it for. I didn't say he did it for long. I said he did it well.
But we're almost looking at a decade ago, you know. A decade ago, Gerrard would walk into this midfield.
He's more mature now, isn't it?
Yeah, and still not as good as he was back then, probably. Let's see out these supers. Jay says Viega scores goals, can cover right wingers under 21. That's a good shout as well, Jay. Big up, Jay. We're going back and forth on that on Twitter today. I'm still taking Soboza live for everyone, though. Soboza live for me.
I'm still not too keen on Viega. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm just, I don't know. It reminds me a little bit of not in terms of the way he plays, but how I think it would work out. You know, Vieira, who just went to
Fabio.
Yeah, I kind of get that vibe. Like Arsenal fans, they're not really happy with Vieira. Like, but everybody was hyping him before. I think it might be that kind of vibe with it. I could be wrong, but yeah.
KGFSTGC says people need to remember that winning a trophy will always feel more euphoric than finishing second, regardless of circumstance or context. Do you know what? That's very true. That's very true.
Oh yeah, West Ham have had a better season than Arsenal. Oh, that's 100% factual. Big up West Ham for just becoming the most successful.
They represent London. They represent London this season.
Yeah. They're repping London. They've got more European heritage than Arsenal.
Well, West, East, they're doing their thing. North, it's bitty, bruv. Bitty. Big up to Gabriel. Says, brothers, Spurs will no longer be a laughing stock with the appointment of Ang. Is it Angie? I'm legit worried as we have another proper contender for top 4. He makes garbage players play above their levels. Imagine what he'll do with Kane and Son if they stay. But I agree. This manager does look good. But he's a Liverpool fan, so he's just plying his trade at the moment until Klopp goes, and then he'll come in.
They should be properly excited about this appointment. It screams Pochettino. When everybody kind of looked a little bit like, oh, that's not really... And it's a manager who's actually the right fit for the club. If I was a Tottenham fan, I'd be very excited about that.
But what's the common denominator with Tottenham? The owners.
Yeah. But
he's still got to get what he needs.
But for Tottenham's level, to be competitive is an achievement. And I don't mean that in a condescending way. I'm not trying to take the piss. Like, Tottenham's level is being competitive. And Ange Postecoglou will 100% make them competitive again. Spurs aren't going to be a joke. It's not going to be all like, oh, yeah, Spurs. They're going to be on it. He knows how to pick them gems, Cal. That's the best thing about him going there. You see, like Conte and Mourinho still want the Rolls Royce, but the manager's telling them they've got flipping, I don't know, civic money. Do you know what I mean? Like Postecoglou knows how to actually go and get a new Rolls Royce with that type of money. Like do you get what I mean? Like he's gonna tap into that Asian market. He's gonna go, bruv. I'm telling you, the guy. I'm not saying he's gonna like win them all this stuff or whatever, but the brand of football will be good. He's gonna bring in players on a low budget, and he's gonna have them in team spirit. Tottenham. I'd be excited if I was a Tottenham fan. I would.
Yeah. Shout out to TCM for a super chat, and for this one as well says, what's your opinion on Morgan Gibbs White? I think he's good. I don't think he's Liverpool quality. Elise and Eze, I'll take at Liverpool.
Yeah. Gibbs White's a good player, not Liverpool.
Yeah,
but he's a good player.
Eze and Elise are absolutely fantastic. H says, I'm starting to hang around Park shouting Vamos. Jay says, Adrian must be the Cat Williams in the dressing room. Oh man. Jay says
that Vamos one got me still.
Go get Jeremy Frimpong. He is homegrown from City. He's not a very good defender though. He's not a good defender yet. Very good going forward, but if we get frustrated at Trent defensively, then Jeremy's gonna be a whole nother situation. What have you seen?
Nah, the Vamos one has still got me, bro. That's how he got his Liverpool contract.
Don't even get me started. Shout out to Nonya Business. Been a while, Nonya Business. Hope you're well. Bellingham is a baller. He's incredible and looks mature beyond his years. He is going to be incredible for the next decade for Real. Hashtag Quad 24 is on. I think
if
Bellingham,
them knees hold up,
I think he'll be fine. I think he'll have a knee up. I think he'll be fine.
I hope so for his sake. I do.
Pimping the stressors. Big up D and son. Bun delivery. Big up delivery, I say, bro. Jay the activist says Gabri Viega had 14 goal assists this season with no penalties, which is excellent. If anyone didn't catch the members video, I did a members video breaking down some attacking midfielders from other teams, our competitors, and a couple that we could look at as well. Do check that out if you're a member and let us know what you think about that. Shout out to Jamrock for your super chat there, Jamrock, bro. Havoc says, Cal, have you got an R&B playlist or some songs I can listen to? I need some more. But I've got plenty, bro. Hit me up in the DMs. It depends what's the criteria. Are you just looking to just have a little drive time session, or are you looking to cuff something? Because there's two criteria here. If you're just looking a little drive and you want to listen to some good R&B, I got you. If you're looking to marry something, or let me know.
Impregnate.
DJ 9 months, they called me back in the day still. Trimester. The trimester playlist.
DJ trimester, don't do me joke.
Harry says Alan Varela could be our Mascherano as a 6. I keep on hearing about Alan Varela. I haven't seen enough of him to say. I know, big up Chris Angel. I don't know if he's watching or not. I know Chris Angel rates him really high, and Chris Angel's got a good eye for a player. I've heard good things about him, but I can't sit here and be like, yeah, let's go and get him, because I don't know anything about him. Jamrock says Matip missed 103 games for Liverpool, and Thiago, oof. Oof. No, I hear it. The reason I'm keeping Matip though is because I don't want to see Gomez play as a centre back. So if we get someone else at centre back, we still need a fourth choice centre back, and I think you can do a lot worse than Matip as a fourth choice centre back. And if he's not playing, the likelihood of him getting injured is lowered as well. TCM says Mac, Kone, Turam, or Mac and Sabozalai. And that's all we've got time for tonight, people. Thank you.
I'll answer it, bruv. It's Kone, Turam, and Mac, bro. 100%. I told you, I want to bully up people, bruv. You know how we've been nice for too long, Cal? Yeah, bruv. I don't want that shit no more, bruv.
I hear you. But we'd have effectively the next Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, I know, but
no, wait.
There'd be no muscle in that midfield, though, bruv.
Bro, We've seen Kevin De Bruyne over the last 7-8 years, bro. Imagine we had that at Liverpool.
I hear you. But
Like,
that would be a lot of sauce. Mac and Sabozalai would be a lot of sauce. But who would be the defender, the protector, the security guard, bro? Like, I need muscle in there now, bro. I want man them in the change. I want man them in the tunnel thinking, did we just come to Anfield or land of the Giants? What is happening here, bro? You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, I hear it.
And I would deliberately make Ibu, Kefram, Virgil, and Manu be in a row. Like, they would be all next to each other. Don't separate them and spread them out. Make it look different. Make all four of them be right, like one by one. And I want everybody who's walking down to be like, whoa, what is going on? Is there a criteria you got to be 6'2" and blenched to play for this club? What is this? Like, that's what I want, bruv. I want to start bullying people, bruv. I want people to start getting clarted at Anfield.
No, I hear it. I'd probably go for the first option as well, but it hurt me missing out. So if I see Szoboszlai go to another club this summer, it's gonna hurt.
I hear you.
It's gonna hurt.
I just want to start beating people up now, man.
Jay says Thuram will become a goal scorer for us. I believe he could be as well. I believe he could be. Havoc says, I need them bedroom cardio songs. Jeez, so you're looking to cause havoc for real? All right, hit me up, bro. Hit me up in the DMs. Hit me up in the DMs. I got you, man. Make sure
I would do this as well, Jamrock, by the way.
Name your firstborn Callum. That's all my request is. Jamrock says Inacio to replace Matip and bring a centre back on a free. You're cooking, Jamrock. You're cooking, but again, I refer back to the homegrown stuff.
Yeah,
but you're
everyone
cooking.
Keeps on talking about Hassam shaving his head. What did he do? Say West Ham won the Europa League, he would shave his head or something?
Yeah, what's Hassam? Because I was on live with Hassam yesterday, and Hassam's got a good amount of hair, perfect hairline, beard.
He must be about West Ham winning the league, right? What else could it be about?
It absolutely must be.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else. I don't know. Guys, I don't know what Hassam actually said that he was gonna do. Like, I don't know what the bet was. So yeah, I don't know.
Anthony James says if we get all four, #4. You may hear me say.
If we get all four, we are cooking on a different
I mean, technically,
level.
It's not going to be a quad though because we're not in the Champions League.
Oh, he's got to shave his head because we didn't get Bellingham. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, that's
Hey, Grizz has got to put on the Madrid shirt as well. There's a couple man who went all in on Bellingham. Yeah, there's a couple man who went all in on the Bellingham. Should have put money
the other way, innit? Should have done a U, bruv. I said it weren't happening from the beginning. You're so negative, Cal. Look at him, negative, Cal. I just know this club. I know how this club operates. I know how we operate.
By the way, being bald is completely cool. So, Hassam was going to look great. He's going to look
I'll
great.
be honest, bro. I wouldn't look great bald.
You'd look fine, Cal.
I'm telling you straight, bro. If I go bald, but I'm not coming on camera, like
you'd be all right, bro. You'd be all right.
I'm telling you. You know, when you see me on camera, the chat will be like, "Rock, how's on camera today?" That's how rare it would be. Bro, I ain't doing it, bro.
That's what I used to think, bruv.
If you grow a beard, bruv.
So have you, bruv. You've got a goatee, bruv.
Don't insult me.
That is a beard, bruv. A goatee is a beard, bruv.
It's not a beard, bruv. It's a goatee. That's why it's called a goatee, bruv.
It's a style of beard, Cal.
It's a style of facial hair, bruv.
Yeah, facial hair is what a beard is, bruv. You'll be fine, bruv. To everyone out there who's got hereditary baldness in their family or whatever, you'll be fine. I was petrified about going bald. You'll be fine, bruv. Hair is overrated.
No, it's not.
It's overrated, bro.
No, it's not. I don't want to lose my hair, bro.
It's overrated, bro.
No, it ain't, bro.
Bun hair.
I want to lose no hair, bro. I want to lose no hair. But look, people, we are going to wrap up there. If you haven't already, please do smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. But also, guys, let us know in the comment below. Have we missed out on any homegrown players? Let us know if you think I'm being silly even speaking about homegrown.
See,
it's not a beard. It's not a beard, bro.
It is.
Not a
By
beard.
the way, I know a couple people have been asking about Cinnabon. I actually had to do something very personal, which meant I couldn't go. The boys know what it was. I am definitely planning that trip before the week is out or the weekend. I'm going Cinnabon, guys. Don't get twisted. I still went M&S. That was why Matt looked at me sideways. I still made sure I got my.
Yeah, that was a lot still.
Did you see the party yum yum, bro?
No,
Shit, bro. It's actually called party yum yum, bro.
I know, I saw it still.
Bro, I'm going in tonight.
I'll be honest with you, Drift. You know what I might actually do? I might do a weight cut, a documentary on Sanderson show.
What, a proper weight cut?
Yeah, like as in weigh myself and do my body fat index, body mass index, and all that stuff before I do it, and find out where I am, where I sit, and then set a goal and then vlog it and go through like and also speak about diet as well.
Well, why don't you run to Westfields in a sweatsuit?
Pick up my Cinnabon and then drop it back on the way.
No, I'll buck you up there, and then we go Cinnabon.
Oh, no.
And then you feel you'll be able to eat it knowing you earned it, right?
Oh man. Sean, big up Sean. PK says big up us baldies.
Hey, Sean knows about the baldies, man. Hair's
Yeah,
overrated.
I don't have the head shape for it either. That's another thing. I don't have the head shape.
Everybody thinks
Matt
that until
says
you go bald,
announce McAllister. Yeah, that will happen tomorrow. We'll do something when that gets announced as well. Yeah, I want to document and vlog it and see how it goes. I might even see if other content creators want to get involved with it as well and like do a little link up and stuff like that.
Oh, hold on, just quickly, Beijing. I think this happened last time. We're supposed to, but if it hasn't come through, then apologies, bro. Because do you remember this happened with one of our other members where they said that I don't know, Beijing, I don't know what's going on. Just quickly send whatever you was going to say again, bro, if you sent something through, because I don't know why YouTube's doing that. It should be coming through. Oh, I'm going to vlog it, Mark. Don't worry. I'm going to vlog it when I go Cinnabon, 100%. And like I said, if Cal meets me up there in a sweatsuit, then, you know what I'm saying? I'll get that on the... I'll get that. Have you got a sweatsuit, Cal?
Yeah.
There you go. It's only about 12 miles to East London, bro.
I said only, bro.
That's light work for you, bro.
I couldn't know it ain't, bro. You think I could run 12 miles right now? I'd be a goner. I'd be a goner, bro.
Not if you're just thinking about Cinnabon the whole way, bro. You'll be fine, bro.
No, I wouldn't make it. Bro. Red or Damn says Cal get the Morris Chestnut. I don't look like Morris Chestnut, man. I ain't gonna, bruv. I don't look like Morris Chestnut, innit? Like, if I did, I'd know in it. Like the attention I'd get, like, I would know.
I said the outcomes would be a whole different.
Like, bruv, I'd have the missus on ice, bruv. I'd be like, oh, so you don't want to do that then? You don't want to come to Anfield? No problem. I'll just post a picture of myself online and see what my DMs are saying. Like, I'd have her on thin ice, bro. Like, I look like Morris Chestnut. Jade Activist says, popping sparkling apple juice when we sign Mac 10. Yeah, might have to still. H says, from sugar talk to weight cut results equal. And says I'm gonna gain weight, you know.
Big up Just Labs. You done though, bro. No, man said he went there. Yeah, bro. It is Cinnabon is sensational. It's absolutely sensational. I shouldn't even be giving them all of this free promotion. It is absolutely sensational.
No,
I'm serious. Cinnabon is just it's on a whole new level.
Yeah, it's top draw.
It's on a whole new level.
It's on a whole level.
It's on a new level.
At what price do you stop buying apple juice? Whew, Mark.
There isn't one.
Yeah, I know.
You
I've
would just
seen
buy
some
less. That's all.
I've seen some price increase. Like the one I usually get, Growers Harvest. I used to be 69p for the 1 liter. It's now 85p.
That's
That's
light
in,
work, though. That's light work.
no. Oh yeah, yeah. It's under £1. I'm calm.
Mm.
The Tropicanas, whew, can't go near those, bro.
Oh yeah, I turn
They're
my
like
nose
60,
up at things
it's
like
like
that.
62 pound for a small carton, bro. It's like,
Yeah. I turn my nose up at them thing there, bro.
man,
Tropicana's actually got a security tag on it. That's
yeah.
how fucking expensive that shit is, bro.
I think £1.50 is the most I'd go up to for apple juice. But I'm saying that now. If it gets to £1.50, I'd probably say I'd go up to £2. Look, apple juice is my drink, man. I ain't giving that up.
They know you'll always do what you have to do. Like my lactose free milk used to be £1.10. Now it's £2.
Jeez.
Every time I pick it up, I actually out loud say these fucking teeth in Ross. But I still buy it, bro, because I've got no choice, bro. I've got no choice, bro.
Even
they know
toothpaste,
this.
bro. I saw toothpaste for £5. I saw Colgate for £5 the other day, bro. Colgate, bro.
That's mad.
If I'm paying £5 for toothpaste, bro, I best not be ever having to see a dentist.
That's mad.
£5. I said, raw.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm paying £5 for toothpaste, it better actually wake me up and brush my teeth for me,
Bruv.
That's mad, bro.
Crazy.
The world's gone mad. Nothing in Poundland is a pound anymore. The fuck's the world coming to anymore?
I've had to start cutting open a toothpaste now, bruv, and just getting the last bits out.
Ah, bruv, come on, man. Everyone knows. Everyone knows about
cocoa
that,
butter. I cut up even the kids' cream, bruv. I cut that up. Stevie knows, bruv. When I'm pushing the lever down and no cream comes out, he says, "Dad, should I get the scissors?" And I say, "Yes, son." It's time. Carved up, bruv. I carved it up and I just cut round it, bruv, and then I just put a bit of cling film over it to keep it fresh. It's crazy, bro.
Everyone knows, bro.
Boy, what can we do? What can we do? But people, please make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let us know your thoughts. I don't think we've missed any. Hold on. One more from Jay says, raw food is that cheap in England?
Big up to all our American viewers. When I saw how much your healthcare service cost, I was just dead.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
You have to pay £40 to hold your baby after you give birth, Cal.
Yeah, it's mad.
It's my baby.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What are you? £40 to hold my after?
It's crazy.
Nah, sir. Madness. America's on a flossing thing, bro.
H says hand wash is £1.50. Got me washing up with my links. And just spraying the hands out, you know. Can't even eat food. No, crazy. People, blessings to you all. Until we see you, probably see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
When McAllister news breaks officially. So, yes, people. Until we see you then, thanks for tuning in. Stay safe, stay blessed with Kopish. All right, people. Take care.
Peace.